Joseph commanded the steward of his house, "Fill the men's sacks with all the food they can carry. Put each man's money in the mouth of his sack, my cup in the youngest with his grain money." When morning dawned, the men headed for home. They and their donkeys were sent off on their way. Leaving the city and not yet afar off, they were stopped and asked why they'd betray. "Is this not the cup from which my Lord drinks? You've done evil in taking it from him." They said to the steward, "Why say these words? We would never do such a thing. We brought back to you from our land the money we found in our sacks. We wouldn't steal silver or gold and then lie. On whoever the cup is found, let him die." "Let it be according to your words. With whom it is found shall be my slave." He searched as each man opened his sack. Benjamin seemingly misbehaved. They tore their clothes and returned to the city. Joseph was still at his house. He said to the brothers, "What have you done?" They all stood before him, confounded. Judah said, "What shall we say? How shall we clear ourselves? God has found out the sin of your servants. Here we are, my Lord's slaves. Far be it from me that I should do so. The man in whose hand the cup was found shall be my slave, and as for you, go up in peace to your father." Judah came near and said to him, "Let me speak a word in your hearing. Do not let your anger burn against us, for you are even like Pharaoh. You ask us, saying, 'Have you father or brother?' We have a father and a child of his old age. The child is young, and the other is dead. He alone is left of his mother's children. You said to your servants, 'Bring me to him, that I may see him,' and we complied. We said to my Lord, 'He can't leave his father. If he leaves his father would die.' You said, 'If your brother doesn't come down, you shall see my face no more.' So it was when we went to our father, we told him the words of my Lord. Our father said, 'Go back and buy food.' We said, 'If our brother goes with us, we'll go, but we won't see the man's face unless our youngest brother is with us.' Your servant, my father, said to us, 'You know that my wife bore 2 sons. If you take this one away from me, you'll bring my gray hair to the grave.' When I come to your servant, my father, and the lad is not with us, since his life is bound up in the lad's life, when the lad is not with us, he will die. I became surety for the lad to my father, saying, 'If I don't bring him back to you, I'll bear the blame before my father forever. So let me be a slave to my Lord.'" "Let the lad go up with his brothers, for how shall I go to my father? If I don't return with my brother, evil will come upon my father."